Hallo, ich bin's, Robin, Deutschlehrer mit Core Languages, and today I'm walking around Hampton Park in downtown Charleston, South Carolina. It's a beautiful park and I come here all the time, at least once every 2 months. That's actually not so frequent, so maybe I should say I sometimes come here. Well, actually, I lied. I have never been here. This is the very first time I have ever been to Hampton Park. And now, before you think, what on earth is Robin talking about? Adverbs of time and frequency. Adverbs of time and frequency help us express how often or when something happens or when something is done. But we need to know how to use them in German because it's a little different in German than it is in English. For example, word order or the elements of the different sentence follow a different order in German than they do in English. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use adverbs of time and frequency so that you can incorporate them into your German sentences. I would say los geht's und viel Spaß beim Deutschlernen.
Adverbs of time and frequency. Adverbs of time and frequency help us indicate or talk about a specific or a general time in which something occurs. If we are referring to a specific time, then the adverb usually uses the accusative and needs an article, but no preposition. An exception would be to express clock time. For example, 4 Uhr. There are several accusative adverbs indicating time in German. Abends, diese Woche, dieses Wochenende, gestern, heute, heute Abend, jeden Tag, morgen, nächsten Dienstag or nächsten Mittwoch, next Wednesday, nächste Woche, sonntags, übermorgen, vorgestern. If the adverb of time or frequency is more of a time element, or if we're making a general reference to a time element, then it will likely be in the dative case with one of these prepositions, an, in, or for. Here are some examples of adverbs of time that use the dative case. Am Montag. Am is a contraction of an dem. Dem is the dative article for der. Or das. Oh, fuck. When using adverbs of time or frequency in a sentence, we need to pay attention to how they affect the word order in the sentence. Adverbs of time and frequency are usually placed before the elements of manner or place in a sentence. When they are at the beginning of a sentence, there is no comma in German. If more than one such adverb is present in a sentence, the order goes from general to more specific. For example, am Mittwoch 14 Uhr. 14 Uhr is more specific than am Mittwoch on Wednesday. Here are some Beispiele. Samstags gehe ich gern ins Café. Saturdays, I like to go to the cafe, or I like to go to the cafe on Saturdays. Wir treffen uns wieder nächsten Donnerstag 10 Uhr. We will meet again next Thursday at 10 a.m. Spielst du morgen früh schnell im Fitnessstudio Racquetball? Are you playing racquetball quickly at the gym tomorrow morning? Here are some more Beispiele of sentences using adverbs of time or frequency. Wir gehen morgens spazieren. Mornings we go for a walk. Ich kaufe jeden Mittwoch ein. I go shopping every Wednesday. Was machst du heute? What are you doing today? Vögel fliegen im Winter in den Süden. Birds fly south in the winter. Here are some Beispiele with the adverbs of frequency einmal im Monat, once a month, and jede Woche, every week. Wir gehen jede Woche zum Viktualienmarkt. We go to the Viktualienmarkt every week. The Viktualienmarkt is a big farmer's market in the city of Munich, Germany. Notice how jede Woche was placed before place in the sentence. Einmal im Monat muss er seine Rechnungen bezahlen. Once a month he must pay his bills. Notice that in this example, we placed the adverb of frequency in the beginning of the sentence. Here are some more Beispiele of sentences using vorgestern, the day before yesterday, and übermorgen, the day after tomorrow. Fahrt ihr morgen oder übermorgen ab? Do you depart tomorrow or the day after tomorrow? Wir sind vorgestern in Kiel angekommen. We have arrived in Kiel the day after yesterday. Let's practice. Üben wir. Look at the following two sentences and try to complete them by choosing between vor, ago, and oft, often. Du warst einem Jahr in Bayern. The correct sentence is du warst vor einem Jahr in Bayern. You were in Bavaria a year ago or 1 year ago. Am Wochenende bin ich Rad gefahren. The correct sentence is am Wochenende bin ich oft Rad gefahren. On the weekend, I have often ridden my bike. Look at the following two examples and see if you can deduce what word would be most appropriate to use. Das Konzert findet Woche statt. Woche is a singular noun, so we can assume that we are talking about 1 week. The concert takes place in 1 week. Das Konzert findet in einer Woche statt. Möchtest du oder morgen ins Café gehen? The sentence suggests to go to the cafe either or tomorrow. The either would most likely refer to today. Möchtest du heute oder morgen ins Café gehen? Would you like to go to the cafe today or tomorrow?
Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. I hope you now have a better understanding of how to use adverbs of time and frequency. As always, if you have more questions, feel free to comment, or if you're interested in joining one of our German courses with a live instructor, feel free to message us directly. Das war's, vielen Dank und bis zum nächsten Mal.